morning, friends. My name is Lisa Schmidt, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. So we are home here in Minnetonka, the Minnetonka Studio. And
we have Card Cafe this morning.
We do have Card Cafe. And actually, I'm going to make a card that we will be making at Card Cafe. So if you ever wonder what Card Cafe is, you get to come, you make 10 cards, 2 each of 5 designs, and we have a very good time. There's a lot of people here who have become friends because of Card Cafe.
Come every month.
Yep, and we laugh and have a great time. Okay, so today I want to show you, it started out as a fun fold is really what I was going towards, but then I started using the fishing VSP, which is so much fun. So let me go ahead and show you that. Let's show you what I'm going to use. Oopsie. Dropped a piece. Okay, so this is the Let's Go Fishing designer series paper, and it is amazing. Now, I don't have the Let's Go Fishing stamp set, which looks amazing also. I just got the paper because I thought, what a great man card. Could make good men cards. Poor Dave. He's always like, why do men always get the ducks?
Fishing and golf.
Fishing and golf, none of which he does. So, but I like to fish. Anyway. This is, look at how fun that paper is. This is the last piece of this paper that I have, this little blue piece, because that's what we're using this morning. This is so fun, and you can actually die cut, if you have the dies, die cut some of these fish out. So it's just got these good, manly colors. This one is Wild Wheat, which is one of the new colors. This is Mellow Mossy Meadow with the lures. And just so, look at that one. Isn't that so fun?
You have flies, you have jigs, you have...
Yep, he knows what they are. All right. And...
like many things, I can do it. Doesn't mean I like to do it.
And then there's also this fun piece, which I only have a little bit left of. It's a map. But it's just kind of a nice background. And this part, which has like watery. So one thing I really like about this, and this is kind of goofy, but most of our cards, extra piece of cardstock, most of the designer series paper actually goes with white. And this is one, look at that. It goes with very vanilla, which I feel like I rarely use. It does also go with white, because I could go with white, but I love that this goes along with very vanilla. So there is the Let's Go Fishing paper, which is amazing. Amazing. Oops, and I didn't show you. One side looks like denim. Oh, I did have one more little piece of that. So this side looks like denim, kind of like denim plank, sort of, but really, really fun.
Yeah, what's that exactly? A denim plank?
I don't know what a denim plank is, but it looks like planks, but it's this denim look. So
I know. I get it.
I know. I don't know what a denim plank is.
Morning, Tanya.
So here is, I am starting with Misty Moonlight. And this is 5.5 by 7. So 5.5 by 7, just scored at our usual 4 1/4. So nothing really fancy, just cut off that side, cut off the 7 inches. One trick that I have that I started doing, and it really does save me time, is I'll take several pieces of the Misty Moonlight, say, and I'll cut off the 7 inches first. So that gives me 7 inches, that gives me some extra, the 1.5 inches. Could use for something else. And then I score the whole sheet at 4 1/4. And then I cut it. Because then I'm not scoring 2 times. I just score 1 time, and it really is a time saver for me. So anyway, let's go ahead and fold that and press on that fold with our bone folder. Let us know where you're joining from. I'd love to hear. So, and then I'm using my very vanilla, and this one is 6.5 by 4.5. So 6.5 by 4.5. So I'm going to fold that. That's kind of my main
morning, Patty
card. Hi, Patty. Are you watching from the car? How could I have already lost a piece?
That one you said, the extra piece cardstock?
No, it's this one. It's one of these. I don't know why. Maybe it got stuck in here. Who knows? I did cut it, but that's okay. We'll cut another one. It's this piece right here is going to go here. That's okay. All right. So on here, I'm going to use, what I'm making is a little like pocket. So it's not really a pocket. It just looks, it's just a fun fold. So this is going to open, and then that opens. So I want to decorate here and I want to decorate that. So I'm going to put the lures. I cut the lure piece to put on here. I don't think it has any definite way it goes, which is sometimes really fun. That paper goes any which way, which is great. All right, so we'll stick that on.
Morning, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy, I miss you. There we go. All right, so just sticking that on like that. And then I am going to cut a small piece. Here it is. I'm going to cut a small piece of this fish paper to go ahead and put on the top piece. So this piece was, what did I say, 4.5. I'm just going to measure so I don't make a mistake. So this is 3.25 when I fold it in half. 3.25 by, so I have to cut it at 4.25 and 3.
I think that was 4.5.
4.25 by 3. This side is 3. I'm sure when I go back over to where I cut my paper, I'll say, oh, there it is. All good. 3 by 4.25. There's 4. Must go right to the edge there. 4.25. All right. Look at that. Ta-da! Worked out perfectly. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this part on here. You go grab me one of these packets from our card cafe. I clearly didn't finish getting ready. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here like that. And so now I've got this nice little fish. And this is going to go in here. But I'm going to put some words, a sentiment right here. And the sentiment I'm using comes from, I just recently got this. And I really like it because it's big. So Kindest Expressions, it says, thanks so much, with sympathy, oh, happy day, and sending sunshine and rainbows. So I love that it is big and it takes up the whole space. So this is from our annual catalog. I guess it's the only catalog right now. And it is on page 77. And there's just lots of different things you can do with this. They show a wedding sample here. Oh, like I said, I guess I thought because it was gold, it was a wedding, but that's influenced by this next door. Oh, happy day could be anything.
Speaking of catalogs, in
Yes.
August, we'll be sending a new catalog that you can start ordering from in September.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Actually, I have to pre-order it now. All right.
Hey,
so
Diane.
I'm going to stamp the thanks so much on here. Thanks so much. And this, by the way, I die cut out of my deckled rectangle dies. I think anything that layers in lots of different sizes is something that is really easy to use because I can just measure, I can just look at this, like I'll pull one out and say, oh, is that good? Or I can measure different ones to see what size I want. So I really do enjoy when there's layered. So I'll just pop that in the chat for us. All right, so I'm gonna do, thanks so much. It's in the Misty Moonlight. Thanks so much. Look at that, just bold. I just really, really like that. Okay, and I am going to use this ribbon, which is actually, it's kind of interesting. I have a couple different blues, but they all work. This is Night of Navy, but look how well it matches. It really does match quite well. So I am going to put this on here. I'm going to wrap it around. So I'm going to put a little adhesive here, like that. Is that where I want it? Let's double check. Yes. And I'm going to wrap that around. Yes, you'll be able to see it from the inside, but that's okay. And give it a little snip. This is a nice way to get a ribbon without having to tie anything. You just get it nice and tight right here. Make sure that back side is not twisted. There we go. And I'm just gonna stick that on there. So then I'm gonna take my thanks so much and pop it up with some dimensionals. So here we go. Excuse me, we're not doing that again. Last week I had been gardening. Today I just have a frog in my throat. Not from gardening. All right, so we'll go ahead and, I love using my take your pick to pop those off. I don't know, it's very satisfying to me, except I missed one. There we go. All right. And I'm just gonna stick this here. Thanks so much. Now, like this could be a cute card in and of itself, right? How cute could that be? But how fun is it to put it like this? So then we've got both. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on this, and then I'm going to center it. I am going to center it on here. That looks centered to me. And do that. So I just think that's a really fun and easy way to, just by cutting a few different cuts to make a different card. Now, I'm going to use another blue that is not Misty Moonlight. It is not Night of Navy, and it looks so great on here. And it is the in color, using the in color dots, which is boho blue, but it works. So I just think that's kind of fun that the blues are, even though the paper looks very different, I find that the accessories, sometimes you can do them a little bit differently. You can use them with different colors. So kind of handy that way. I'll take one little one up here. You know, you got to do the threes, right? Okay, but don't you think that blue works? I think it does. So I have 3 different blues, but nobody's going to notice that. Let me show you. Here is the other one I made with the fish. This is the one we're actually making this morning. And this one I used also the in color, they're iridescent in color. But again, it's boho, but it totally works.
I think that's because a lot of the accessories have almost an ombre look. Yeah. So it sort of covers a little bit of ground.
Yeah. So just a fun little card. Yeah, I think this is kind of fun with the different colors. I kind of like this with the contrast. And I did use the deco rectangles on the top one, which I did not do, obviously, because I was just at the last minute cutting that one. But kind of have a nice, so then it coordinates with the one inside there. Dave, what do you have for us?
Sure. So I want to just draw a few things to your attention. First of all, we have, anytime you go to thestamperstudio.com, and you always hear me say, go to thestamperstudio.com for anything you need. And one of the main things I'll tell you is the first button on here is that order Stampin' Up! Products. Mm-hmm. So if you need to place an order, go to thestamperstudio.com, click on our shopping cart right here, and you'll be taken right into the website. No need to put in a host code, already taken care of for you. You know you're shopping with Lisa. And always right up at the top, you're going to have the specials. So right now, we have a number of the things that are here. Bonus days. Let's just pause here for a second. During the month of July, when you spend, for every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon that you can redeem in August. So that is a great thing that's going on right now. Also happening is they just added some new clearance items. So you can save up to 60% on things that are on the clearance rack. And again, just go to thestamperstudio.com, click on that little shopping cart, and you'll be brought right in here, and you can always get access to all the specials that are going on. Always up to the minute, makes it really easy for you to do. Online exclusives, if we've mentioned them a couple times, but those are things that aren't in the catalog. You can only see them online. So by coming here to the website, you can get a hold and go in and take a look. I have to say, the red truck with the punch is the cutest thing ever.
And I've heard some rumors of, I think it's going to go quickly. I think it's because I think it's only for the month of July, right? Online exclusives, I believe, are only for the month that they are posted. So can you go down to there it is right there. So there is
that's the French bundle.
Oh, sorry.
I was trying to go
to. So there is
Trucking Along English bundle.
There we go.
$41.25.
Mm-hmm. So there, can you just click on it? It's just so fun, that stamp set.
It's currently unavailable.
Oh, you're kidding me. Nope. Okay. Well, it did go quickly, but it will come back in. How about the punch? Keep going down. Yeah, so you could get the punch and the stamp set without the bundle.
There you go.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, that happens. So anyway, thanks for joining us. And I just tossed over the cards. There we are. So just so you know, there's lots of fun things you can do with simple, fun folds. Oh, I was going to show you one other thing. Can you just come back down here for a moment, Dave? So this is the card I was thinking about when I was trying to recreate this, and I was like, I just can't remember. So here's a card I gave to Dave, and it's a fun, it's a similar but different fun fold. But that's kind of what I was thinking. What are you laughing at?
It's similar but different.
Similar but different. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I was trying to create this. But I like them both. Lots of fun. Lots of fun folds are fun. All right, friends. Well, thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday at New in the Studio. Make sure you like the page, share it with some friends. Let's spread the joy of stamping, because we all know how much fun it is to stamp. And you create something, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Even when you just like touch a stamp to the paper. Yes.
One last thing. Next weekend, we do still have some space for our hosted retreat at the Refuge.
Yes. Next weekend, come to the Refuge. It is a deal. It is a total deal. For $170, you get 2 nights, all your meals, great crafting space. Or if you just want to take a break, like get a book and go read in the hammock, that works too. So anyway, and they can sign up for that at
thestamperstudio.com.
stamperstudio.com. It's right on that page. All right, friends, you have a wonderful Saturday. Stamp something and just have a great day. All right, happy stamping.